the high five, boom.
I have to tell you, that was a lot of fun for me to try and coordinate that with you.
Oh man. So team, these are my new shorts.
Usually I'm the one with shorter shorts than you, but okay.
I was going for the Sam Dancer look. So as you can see right off the bat, we both have very different mechanics for transitions, for transitions through the sit-up and right in through to the deck squat.
I tried doing the transition the way you did it, and it was just way more complicated for me.
Yeah.
Just because it was too much moving around.
Right. So rule number one, team, before you start this workout, like, you have to do a few rounds to make sure that you know exactly what you're gonna do, right? How you're gonna transition, like what the flow feels like, because like we even did that at the beginning, and come like round 3 or 4, I forgot what came after what.
Yeah, we had to like practice it about 2 or 3 times, because if you don't do that, like because there's so much going on in such a short period of time, you have to get your transitions right, and you have to figure out the sequence really quickly.
Unquestionably.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you gotta know what you're good at, and you really have to attack whatever you're good at. Although, caveat, be careful with that advice, because this is just gonna become crazy legs on fire kind of workout very quickly. So
you're going to really feel it in your legs, and sooner than you think.
Sooner than you think.
Yeah, because once you get those deck squats start really compounding the ache in your legs, and by the time you hit those lunges, you're going to be dying.
Unquestionably. Yeah, 100%.
One of the things that I found, especially in the ab mat sit-ups, if you have the preference of keeping your knees up versus in the butterfly position, I found that keeping my knees up during the ab mat sit-ups really burned my legs. I was actually feeling the burn even more.
Yeah.
So I just transitioned to the butterfly, and it kind of gave me a reprieve from my joints being on fire.
That's such good advice. Same exact thing for me. You'll see that like halfway through here, I switched to the butterfly, and I wonder why I didn't do them from the very beginning. Like, butterfly is easier for most people. For some it's not, but for most people it's so much easier, including myself. And like when your knees out, like, it really taxes your hip flexors. And so if any way that you can sort of save yourself, look at that transition. What the hell?
And I also find that with the butterfly, you have, as you said, you have a better range of motion with the hip flexors. It almost gives you a little bit of more extra momentum to get to your toes.
Your deck squats are so fast. They're so much faster.
They're my new favorite movement ever since you programmed.
Look at mine. Look at this, dude. Look at this.
It's like, I love them.
No,
they're so great. I love it.
Look at this. We started at the same time. He's up. I'm up. That's the difference there. And right when we were in the middle of this, I was like, right beforehand, I thought, okay, so you're only through half of the reps when you're through half of the 7th round.
Yep.
Right? So like, maybe pace it out up until then. But like, Sid got ahead of me so fast. I was like, all right, bro, you can't pace it out. You just gotta like keep going.
And honestly, like I think the biggest thing for me what challenged me so much was the lunges. They really get at you and they fatigue you so fast. So if you're going to like find a movement to break up, I would suggest breaking that up from a managing your energy levels and fatigue. Because once those go, you're going to be like struggling to get through them.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if there's one piece of advice to take from both of us in this workout, is to manage that fatigue.
But I think that's perfect. Honestly, that's perfect advice for most people. It's like the way that I think about it is I compartmentalize a lot of these workouts. So in terms of like, anything that's 15 minutes, 20 minutes long, that ends up being sort of sustainable pace. That's kind of my bread and butter. And so like over the years, I've gotten pretty good at compartmentalizing, like recognizing like, okay, if I'm going this fast and I only have this many rounds to go and so on and so forth. And you got to remember, it's just one set at a time. You know what I mean, right? So try to get through that set as best possible. Take a quick breath and then move on to the next thing. Like don't focus on like, oh my God, if I do this set unbroken, then the next set is going to be so much harder. Like, you are stronger than you know. You're capable of so much more than you know.
you want to be like, you want to move consistently. You don't want it to be that you go so hard, so fast, so quickly that towards the tail end you just have nothing left in the tank. So manage that fatigue, manage the stress on your system. Just keep moving, and you're absolutely right? Just focus on that set that you're working on. If it's a set of 7, just focus on getting that finished. Then you can figure out the rest as you get to it.
I agree. Get it, Kevy. Sid's already done. Come on, bro.
But those legs
Those
are
legs.
so strong. Like,
Those legs. Thick legs.
good job, Kev.
Thanks, man.
As you can see.
Yeah, right. How are you so smiley? God, you're so smiley. Look at this. That is a pain face if I've ever seen one. Team, go crush it. Have fun, and we'll see you on the leaderboard.
Yeah.